Yes, sir. Good morning to everybody. I'm Dr. G.P. Bhavani, Head of the Department of Chemistry. Respected guest, Dr. N. MUJAFARKANI, Assistant Professor. Respected Secretary, Lalit Kumar O.J. Respected Management. Respected Dr. N. Sujata, Principal Ma'am. Dear colleagues, attendees, and my dear friends, from very good morning to one and all present here. It's make me very happy to greet every one of you for this international seminar on Chemistry 2026. I am happy to welcome you all. I am deeply delighted to take this opportunity to welcome the main guest of this today's virtual seminar, now with Dr. N. Mushrafkani, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Chemistry, Jamal Mohamed, Autonomous College, Tiruchirappalli, in Tamil Nadu. Thank you, sir. Welcome you, sir. A gratitude from the MSS work with BSS Chemistry, BSc Chemistry degree, Madurai Kamarajar University. He has done the MSc, MPhil and PhD in Jamal Mohamed College, Bharathasan University, Tiruchirappalli. He has published over 20 journals and articles. He got a 6 patents and published the books more than 5. He has over 17 years of teaching experience. He guided the MPhil at more than 5 years and also guided the MSc, completed more than 78 projects under 3 aspirations. He completed more than 6 projects in MPhil degree. He has presented over the 40 articles at national and international conferences assisted by the 60 FDPs. Have a lot of academic responsibilities like a member in charge, placement officer, and IQAC microcell members, members in a board of studies, etc. He received a Best Teacher Award and also Best Presenter Awards for a number of conferences. In extension, the presentation of the today's webinar theme, fanciest functional polymer applications. Thank you. I welcome you all my friends and my dear students, all my colleagues, everyone. Once again, I welcome you all the attendees cordially greet to all. We will now hear from Dr. N. Mushrafkani. Sir, please proceed, sir. Come on, let's go. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Please proceed, sir.
Thank, yes, thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your nice introduction. All praise be to the Creator. Yes, ma'am. All praise be to the Creator. A very pleasant morning to everyone. I'm Dr. N. MUJAFARKANI, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Jamal Mohamed College in Tiruchirappalli. I'm truly delighted to deliver this special lecture on the topic Frontiers in Functional Polymer Applications. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. G. Bhavani, Head of the Department of Chemistry and Head of the Institution of Sri Chandra Prabhu Jain College, Minjur, for having provided such an opportunity to share my thoughts and views. Thank you, ma'am. Polymer here, the polymers are not just plastics. They are life-saving materials, smart systems, and sustainable solutions. The polymers plays a vital role in modern science and technology. In today's lecture, I'm going to explore how functional polymers are transforming various fields, including healthcare, such as delivery systems, wound healing materials, artificial organs, and the environmental science, such as water purification and polluting removal part, advanced material engineering, that means smart materials and high performance composites. Before we moving into the applications, let us begin with a basic definition. What is called a polymer? Polymer is a large molecule formed by the repeating units joined of many small molecules called monomers. In simple words, many monomers join together to form a polymer. If one unit is called a monomer, when thousands of such units link together in a chain-like structure, the resulting large molecule is called a polymer. The polymers may be represented as a linear branched chain and cross-linked polymers. This polymer can be classified into different parts based on origin, based on structure, based on molecular forces, based on mode of polymerization also. The based on origin or source means that it may be classified as a natural polymers, semi-synthetic polymer and synthetic polymer. Then based on structure, it is further classified as a linear polymer, branched chain polymer and cross-linked polymers. Further, it is classified as a elastomer, fibers, thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics based on their molecular forces. The polymeric material also may be classified based on mode of reaction, means that polymerization such as addition and condensation polymers. Before of that, the polymers are consist with several significant properties. Polymers possess several important properties that make them unique compared to a normal or ordinary small molecules. Generally, polymers have high molecular weight, then high melting point, then distinct thermal behavior, low or controlled thermal conductivity. Because of their long chain structure and high molecular weight, polymers exhibit remarkable stability and durability. Their thermal properties make them excellent thermal insulators, which is why they are widely used in electrical and construction application. These type of applications based on their significant properties. Then some more applications are there. Polymers play significant roles in various fields such as ion exchange resins for water purification, thermal insulating materials, packaging and structural materials, particularly medical applications, including such as implants, drug delivery systems and artificial organs. Then here we have classified the polymers based on sources, natural and synthetic polymers. What is called a natural polymer? Natural polymer means that it is found in natural sources like a plant source, animal source, microbe source also. Plant source means that polysaccharides, for example, cellulose, starch, alginate. Then animal sources consist with the proteins and the polysaccharides like chitosan, gelatin, albumin. These all are representing as animal sources. Then microbe sources, polyester means that poly-3-hydroxyalconate derivatives, polysaccharides, hyaluronate. These all are representing as natural polymers. And then some other natural polymers also there like silk, wool, cotton, natural rubber also. Then synthetic polymers. These all are representing as natural polymers. Cotton from plants. They are used to make clothing. Then rubber can be used to make tires. That rubber derived from a tree. That means rubber trees. And then silk from silkworms, it is used to make cloth. Then crustacean shells made from chitin, this is also representing as a natural polymers. Then before of that, the synthetic polymers, are artificially or man-made polymers. It is prepared in laboratories or in industries. For example, polyethylene, polystyrene, polyvinyl chloride, polypropylene, these all are representing as a synthetic polymers. It is simply called a man-made polymers. And then the polymers are classified based on reaction. One is addition polymerization and condensation polymerization. In addition polymerization, two or more monomer molecules join together. There is no any elimination. There is no any simple molecule eliminated part. The repeating units are formed directly. That means ethylene may convert into a polyethylene. Propylene may convert into a polypropylene. Butylene may convert into a polybutylene. Is it or not? So these all are derived from addition polymerization. In simple words, many monomers combine together without elimination of any byproduct. For example, already I told that. Next one is a condensation polymerization. Condensation polymerization means that monomers are combined together. Yes, small simple molecules may be eliminated, such as water, hydrochloric acid, or methanol. These simple molecules may be eliminated. For example, nylon, polyester, these type of polymers are formed from condensation polymerization. For example, hexane dioic acid and ethane diol. These two monomers consist with a functional group. From that active functional group, we may be acquired what I say that condensation polymers, preparation of a polyester. The nylon 6,6, it is also prepared from a hexamethylene dianiline and adipic acid. Both the monomers are combined together. Some simple molecule like water molecule may be eliminated during the reaction. So we may be prepared the polymers from both addition polymerization method or condensation polymerization method. Then polymers are classified based on molecular forces like elastomers, fibers, thermoplastics, and thermosetting plastics. Elastomers, these are rubber-like solids with weak interaction forces. For example, rubber. Then fibers means that a very strong material, toughest material. It consists with a high tensile strength and strong forces of interaction are present. For example, nylon 6,6. This nylon 6,6 is derived from a condensation polymerization. Then another most significant products obtained from a polymerization like thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. We know well what is called thermoplastics. That thermoplastics have intermediate forces of attraction. For example, polyvinyl chloride, then polyethylene, polystyrene. These all are representing as thermoplastics. Thermosetting plastics means that greatly improve mechanical properties and heat resistance. We cannot break out under high temperature. For example, the phenolics, epoxies, and silicones. The most significant examples representing as a thermosetting plastic like bakelite. Here I have listed some more examples of thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Bakelite, epoxy resins, melamine resins, polyester, polyurethane, uroformaldehyde, alkyd resin. These all are considering as a thermosetting plastics. Why? Because of it consists with a greatly high mechanical properties and heat resistance. Then thermoplastics, it is a very soft material, very flexible, but not very strong. For example, polyethylene terephthalate, PET, polypropylene, polyvinyl acetate, polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene, then low density polyethylene and high density polyethylene. These all are very soft and flexible materials. Those materials cannot be, those materials can be remolded under very high temperature. These all are some more properties of thermoplastics polymers. High impact polystyrene means that very light but strong. It can be transparent like glass or colored with pigments. Very stiff and hard wearing. These some more examples also I have listed for thermoplastic polymers. Then that polymerization also representing as a copolymerization. More than one number of monomers are joined together. That more than one number of monomers may be represented either same monomer or a different monomer. For example, ethylene. It is a single monomer. It may be repeated number of times. It is a polymer, but it is a, what I say, that homopolymer. Copolymer means that more than one number of monomers, like hexamethylene diamine react with adipic acid, may be provided nylon 6,6. It is a copolymer. So that's only the two monomers are presenting as a different nature. That is simply called a heteropolymer. Furthermore, it is also classified as a random copolymer, gradient copolymer, alternating copolymer, then block copolymer, graft copolymer also. So that copolymer means that more the monomer may be represented as a different nature. Then already I have represented characteristics of polymers: very low density, low coefficient of friction, good corrosion resistance, good moldability, excellent surface finish, can be obtained, can be produced transparent or different colors. Some more significant applications also I have listed. The polymers plays a vital role in the field of water treatment, means that removal of heavy metal under the ion exchange process. Then protective coatings, semiconductors, bioinorganic catalyst. Then a very versatile field, means that drug delivery, binding of enzymes, fire retardant fibers, adhesives, hydrometallurgy, then photoluminescence, then versatile applications obtained from polymers. Then so I have represented some more significant applications. Polypropylene finds usage in a broad range of industries such as textile, packaging, stationery, plastic, aircraft, construction, rope, toys. Those materials manufactured from like the type of a polymer. Then polystyrene is one of the most common plastics actively used in the packaging industry. Bottles, toys, container, trays, disposal glasses, cabinets, TV cabinets, lids are some of the daily used products also made up of polystyrene. It is also used as an insulator. The most important use of polyvinyl chloride in our home completely consists with PVC, is the manufacture of sewage pipe. It is also used as an insulator in electric cable also. Then polyvinyl chloride, urea formaldehyde resin, then glyptol. I already told that the thermosetting plastic backlight, it is used for making electrical switches, kitchen products, toys, jewelry, firearms, insulator component. Number of applications in our daily life. We are using huge number of materials with the help of both addition and condensation polymers. But next we are moving to a most significant applications. That means medicinal application with the help of the biopolymers. The biopolymers are natural polymers which are collected from natural sources such as microorganisms and plants. The biopolymers are easily degradable. It is a very positive manner. Why? Because of the biopolymers actively involved in medicinal applications. They find the significant applications in a variety of industries, from food industry to engineering, packaging, and biomedical. In our lecture, completely focusing to the biomedical applications with the help of biopolymers. The biopolymers are promising materials due to their unique properties such as durability, biocompatibility, and non-toxicity. For example, carbohydrate, starch, protein, cellulose, DNA, RNA, collagen, lipids. Number of examples are there. These all are biopolymers. Then biopolymers also classified into different parts based on type, origin, monomeric units also. Based on type means that that means the carbohydrate based polymers such as starch or sucrose, they are used for manufacturing products. Then starch can be active as a natural polymer. It is made of glucose, and it is found in plant tissues. Then cellulose is made of glucose derived from a natural sources like cotton. It is used for packaging. And then degradable polymers also prepared from synthetic materials, that means derived from petroleum. This type of a classification based on type. Then based on origin, the natural polymers are biosynthesized by living organisms. Then synthetic biopolymers are made of renewable materials such as permeable polylactic acid. And then microbial biopolymers are made by microorganism. It is classified, this type of a classification based on origin. Then based on monomeric units, polysaccharides, protein, that means collagen, casein, and ferritin. Then polynucleotides, deoxyribonucleic acid, that means DNA and RNA. So here we may be classified the biopolymers based on type, origin, and monomeric units. Then what are the opportunities presence from biopolymers? Biopolymers are made from natural sources. It is a well-known part. They are much needed in the future because they are the solution for a greener and more sustainable environment. They are renewable, combustible, and emit less greenhouse gases. Then biopolymers gain prominence, and they are high in cytosine, starch, cellulose, and protein. These resources are enormously used in several industries such as pharmaceuticals, electronics, food, and agriculture, thus generating huge volumes of waste. Newly biopolymer-based products have fascinated interest as developing alternate technologies for removal of toxic metal ions and dyes from wastewater, eco-friendliness. Why? Because of it is a non-toxic, high thermal stability, and excellent sorption capacities. That's only it is applied in industrial applications also. The removal of heavy metals from effluents, number of dye industries exposed the heavy metals in water. The type of heavy metals may be abstracted from those biopolymers also. Then here I have listed the number of applications of biopolymers in the field of food industry, in the field of nanotechnology, agriculture, medicine, cosmetics also. So here, these biomedical polymers also representing natural polymers and synthetic polymers. Here, already I told that the medicinal applications happened with the help of biomedical polymers such as natural polymers and synthetic polymers. Then these biopolymers already listed the natural biopolymer and the synthetic biopolymers, like what I say that proteins, collagen, fibrinogen, soy protein, then silk, polysaccharides like cellulose, chitin also. Then synthetic biopolymers, non-degradable and degradable polymers, polyethylene, polypropylene, polyaniline, like the type of polymers are derived as a synthetic manner. So then natural polymers derived from living creatures are of great interest in the biomaterials field. It consists with several number of properties. Mainly it is a biodegradable. This is a very significant part. Then then excuse me. The next one is a non-toxic or non-inflammatory, mechanically similar to the tissue to be replaced, highly porous, then encouraging of cell attachments and growth, easy and cheap to manufacture, capable of attachment with other molecules to potentially increase scaffold interaction with the normal tissue. These all are very essential and significant properties of natural polymers. Like I have represented and the structure of natural polymers like cytosine, hyaluronan, dextran, agar-agar, dextrin, cellulose. These all are natural polymers, natural biopolymers. Then another one natural biopolymer, it is applied in a medicinal application category, collagen. Here it consists of three intertwined protein chains, helical structure. It is a highly non-toxic, minimal immune response. It is processed into a variety of formats, porous sponges, gels, and sheets. Some more applications happening with the help of the collagen. It is applied in a surgery, drug delivery system, then prosthetic implants, then it is applied in a tissue engineering also. It is the most significant natural biopolymer, the collagen. The next one, cytosine. It is derived from chitin. It is present in hard exoskeletons of shellfish like shrimp and crab. Then cytosine desirable properties like minimal foreign body reaction and the controllable mechanical biodegradation. It is applied in a different field, particularly the medicinal part in the engineering of cartilage, nerve, and the liver tissue. Wound dressing and drug delivery devices also obtained with the help of the cytosine. Then already I have represented natural sources of biopolymers, chitin, cytosine. It is played in asthma and inflammation. Some other biomedical applications, the possible medical consequences. It is a chemical structure of chitin. It is obtained from a number of sources. The next one, natural biopolymers, polymer is alginate. It is derived from a brown seaweed. It is a polysaccharide, a naturally occurring anionic polymer. It is derived from brown seed, means that used for many biomedical applications. Why? Because of due to its biocompatibility, low toxicity, relatively low cost, mild gelation by addition of divalent cations. These all are efficient properties of alginate. It is applied in a different part of a medicinal field. Then biodegradable polymers and non-biodegradable polymers. And I have represented the natural biopolymers and the synthetic biopolymers. These all are biodegradable polymers like polyglycolic acid, polylactic acid, poly-3-hydroxybutyrate, polydioxanine, linear polyaliphatic esters. These all are biodegradable polymers. These all are representing as eco-friendly. But non-biodegradable polymers, nylon 6,6, polyurethanes, polytetrafluoroethylene, these all are synthetic polymers. Their applications also plays a vital role in the field of medicinal chemistry, medicinal aspect. Then biomedical polymers. It is applied in drug delivery, bioimaging, biosensing, and then cancer therapy based on bioactive peptides, biomembranes. Here, what I say that involved in tissue engineering, artificial organs, wound repair also. These type of things happening with the help of biomedical polymers. Then some more special features are there of biomedical polymers. Biocompatibility, then purity, fabrication, stability, tolerability, sterilizability, the mechanical and physical and chemical properties. Then these bioactive polymers interact with the biological system. They are used to replace the damaged tissue, then deliver a drug in a controlled manner, serves as a scaffold for a tissue regeneration. It's based on, already told that the types of polymers used in biological environment. Polymers used as a biomaterial are used in organ replacement and bone surgery. Then polymers serve as matrices. That means in devices which permit controlled release of an active substance over a long period of time. Then soluble polymers, that means synthetic polymers which themselves display biological activities. These all are different type of polymers used in biological environment. That means used as a biomaterials, serve as a matrices, and some other things. Then already represented the properties of bioactive polymers, and then those bioactive polymers involved in medicine and surgery. Then temporary devices, semi-permanent devices, and complex devices. That means temporary devices means that so in surgical dressings such as they use polymeric intermetallurgy nails, then bone plates. These type of things means that some more polymers acting as a temporary devices, and then semi-permanent devices. These all are intracorporeal materials. That materials inside the human body include silicone, polyvinyl chloride, polycarbonate, polyurethane. These polymers must be physiologically inert. That intracorporeal materials are representing three different aspects, like temporary, semi-permanent, and complex devices. Means that artificial kidney, blood dialysis, artificial lung, artificial pancreas, artificial heart. These all are very complex devices. Then bioactive polymers I have listed earlier time. The silicone, polyvinyl chloride, polyolefin, polycarbonate, polymethyl methacrylate, polyester cellulose, epoxy resin, polyvinyl alcohol. These all are representing as a synthetic biopolymers acting as a bioactive polymers. Then it consists with several advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of biomedical polymers are means that life-saving devices like artificial heart, and then improved organ function, enhanced quality of life. They will not produce infection, they will not cause inflammation, they will not be responsible for thrombogenesis. There is no adverse immunological response or neoplasm induction or promotion. The artificial heart, valve, kidney, lung save the life of patient by improving the function of organs. These all are the very significant advantages of bioactive polymers. At the same time, it consists with several disadvantages also. Very familiarly, infection risk. Sometimes growth of bacteria takes place on the surface of implant. And then mechanical fatigue, and then high cost. Artificial kidney, lungs is more expensive and also involves a great risk of life. Then implant will cause cancer due to why? Because of foreign body reaction. And these all are representing as disadvantages of bioactive polymers. And then synthetic polymers also consist with several advantages. Ease of manufacturability, reasonable cost. But required properties means that biocompatibility, then sterilizability, physical property, manufacturability. These all are required properties. Some more examples: the polytetrafluoroethylene, polyethylene, polypropylene, polymethyl methacrylate. These all are representing as a synthetic polymers, very easy to manufacture and cost effective. Then it consists with several applications: medical disposal supplies, prosthetic materials, dental materials, implants, dressings, and then polymeric drug delivery, tissue engineering products happening with the help of synthetic biopolymers. Then synthetic biopolymers also classified into three different parts. One is biostable polymer, bioerodible polymer, and water soluble. These biostable polymers means that polymers remain stable for a long time. long-term use. They are used in artificial heart valves, blood pumps, joint replacements. They must be chemically stable and physiologically inert. That polymer is sufficiently biostable to allow their long-term use in artificial organ, blood pumps, blood vessels, prostheses, heart valves, skeletal joints, and kidney prostheses. These type of polymers are representing as a biostable polymers. That polymer must be sufficiently stable chemically or thermally that it can be sterilized by chemicals or by heat. It must be strong and resistant to impact, and it is used as a structural material to replace the bone. These all are representing as a biostable polymers. Then bioerodible polymers. These polymers degrade inside the body. The polymers that are bioerodible materials that will serve as a short-term purpose in the body and then decompose to small molecules that can be metabolized or excrete, sometimes with a concurrent release of drug molecules. Mostly bioerodible polymers used as a surgical, such as tissue in growth material or a controlled release of drug. These all are bioerodible polymers. And then water soluble polymers, they are used as plasma substitutes and macromolecular drugs. They improve pharmaceutical behavior and oxygen transport. Number of applications also I have listed. Improvement in the behavior of pharmaceuticals. The water soluble polymers used in synthetic blood substitutes as viscosity enhancers or as oxygen transport macromolecules. Then selection parameters for biomedical polymers. The first condition, it should be biocompatibility. Then host response should be reasonable. And then biofunctionality. Then functional tissue structure and pathobiology. Toxicology means that it should be presented as a non-toxic manner. And then appropriate design and manufacturability, mechanical properties of biomedical polymers. Then essential concepts for biomedical polymers, already representing the host response, biofunctionality, biocompatibility, is it or not? The response of the host organism, that means either local and systemic to the implanted polymeric material or a device. The ability of a material to perform with an appropriate host response in a specific application. Toxicology, it should not be toxic. Biomaterial should be machinable, moldable, and extrudable. These type of things are essential concepts for biomedical polymers. And the number of applications are listed here. The cardiovascular application, bones, joints, and teeth, and then contact lenses and intraocular lenses, artificial kidney and hemodialysis materials, oxygen transport membranes, surgical, such as controlled release of drugs. These applications happening with the help of the most significant biomedical polymers or bioactive polymers. And the first part, the conductive polymers for tissue engineering. Here it is applied in cardiac tissue engineering, vascular tissue engineering, bone tissue engineering, neural, then wound healing, nerve tissue engineering also. We may be prepared fibers, hydrogels, films, and the scaffold also with the help of the conductive polymers. Then cardiovascular applications, heart valves and vascular processes. And the common disorders include damaged valves and blocked arteries. The silicone rubber and then polytetrafluoroethylene are widely used due to elasticity and low blood clotting tendency. That means that type of polymers are applied in a cardiovascular system. Then heart valves. Here The damaged heart walls, weakened arterial walls, and blocked arteries constitute some of the commonest cardiovascular disorders. Already told that the silicone rubber, it is used because of its inertness, elasticity, and low capacity to cause blood clotting. Then the artificial hearts are a mechanical device. They are typically used in order to bridge the time to heart transplantation, or to permanently replace the heart in case transplantation is impossible. This artificial heart also described from the active biomedical polymer. Then conceptually simple design, then it is representing based on the bioactive polymer. Then ABIO heart means that it is the artificial heart invented. It is synthesized from titanium and special plastic, means that why we are preferred from the type of nature. It easily prevent the blood sticking, and flexible silicon walls. Why? Because of movement and internal motor. Then control pressure in the wall. It has a flexible silicon walls and can function up to 5 years. The titanium and the special plastic. Then heart pump design, and then bones, joints, and the teeth. We know well the polymethyl methacrylate. It is used widely used in dental materials. That means and including the polyurethane and the epoxy resins applied in repair materials, rapid repair materials. Then silicone rods and the sponges, finger and wrist joint replacement. These type of things from active biopolymers. Then contact lenses and intraocular lenses. Polymethyl methacrylate plays a vital role in the field of hard contact lenses. Then some more water soluble polymers are used in soft contact lenses. Then hydrogels. It is also widely used in intraocular lenses, IOLs. Why? Because of the lenses may be classified as hard contact lenses, soft contact lenses, and intraocular contact lenses. Then artificial kidney hemodialysis materials. The kidney function means that it is that type of polymers, means that used in artificial kidneys. That artificial kidneys use dialysis membranes made from cellophane, polycarbonate, cellulose acetate, means that involved in a kidney function, dialysis process, semi-permeable membrane, and anticoagulate polymers. That means heparinized to prevent blood clotting. That means polycarbonate, cellophane membranes, and what I say that cellulose acetate. Oxygen transport membranes involved in surgical work on the heart frequently requires the use of a heart-lung machine to circulate and oxygenate the blood. The polydimethyl siloxane membranes are highly efficient gas transporters, like polydimethyl siloxane. Then silicone membrane also involved in this type of part. Then surgical sutures, particularly the polyglycolic acid or condensation copolymers of glycolic acid with lactic acid. Those polymers consist with a high tensile strength and biocompatible. And that polymer degrades by hydrolysis to non-toxic glycolic acid. It is involved in surgical sutures. Then drug release by diffusion means that yes, drug release by diffusion, erosion. That erosion also representing bulk erosion and the surface erosion. Here the drug release by diffusion means that water absorption then swelling, formation of voids, and the diffusion of drug molecules. When the polymer absorbs water, it swells in size. Swelling created voids throughout the interior polymer. The smaller molecule drugs diffuse through the voids at a rate controlled by a molecular diffusion, a function of temperature and drug size. By the diffusion, the drug may be released, and then drug released by erosion. The biodegradable polymers used in modern delivery system, when the polymer is exposed to water, hydrolysis occurs. This drug release by erosion divided two different aspects. One is a bulk erosion process and a surface erosion process. The bulk erosion process, the water penetrates entire polymer. The polymer degrades throughout the matrix, then drug release accelerates. For example, polyamide, the polyglycolic acid also involved in the bulk erosion process. Then surface erosion process. In surface erosion process, water degrades only surface layer. Polymer does not swell. Then provides a controlled drug release. Then I already told that bulk erosion and then surface erosion. The bulk erosion, when the polymer is exposed to water, the small compounds diffuse out the matrix through the voids caused by swelling. Then loss of the small compounds accelerate the formation of voids, thus exit of drug molecules. But surface erosion, when the polymer is exposed to water, hydrolysis occurs, and the loss of small compounds, it reveals a drug trapped within. Then only the drugs may be released. Now I want to be concluded my lecture for the biomedical polymers. The biomedical polymers are essentially a biomaterial adapted for medical applications. It can have a beginning functional, such as being used for a heart valve and more interactive purpose, such as hydroxyapatite coated in implant, and such implants are launching upwards of 20 years. Many prostheses and implants made from polymers have been in use for the last 3 decades, and there is a continuous search for more biocompatible and stronger polymer prosthetic materials. The design and the synthesis materials for use in the human body present major research challenges to chemists and chemical engineers. As a chemist and researchers, our challenges is to design safer, very smarter, and more sustainable polymer systems for human welfare. On conclusion of this content, I should thank members of management and head of the Department of Chemistry for having provided such an opportunity to share my views and thoughts. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. It is an honor that we had your talk today, and this is an interaction session. So I'll be posting some questions from the students now, sir. Can you please answer them, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm going to post some questions which are raised from the students.
Sure, ma'am.
The first question is,
Sir, you highlighted
the
role of polymers in water purification. Could you elaborate on the specific mechanisms such as membrane filtration or ion exchange process through which these polymers are practically implemented in large scale desalination or wastewater treatment? Very nice question. Here, the polymers plays a vital role for the treatment of water, means that removal of heavy metals from the effluents or in aqueous system. Why? Because of polymers are considering as a amorphous nature. It is consists with a huge number of electrodonors, electronegative atoms. It easily abstracting the metal from the effluence. Why? Because of it consists with a huge void to abstract the metal. I am also representing my research in the field of water treatment with the help of the condensation polymerization, like paraphenylene diamine thiosemicarbazide formaldehyde, 4,4 dash diamino diphenyl methane, and thiosemicarbazide formaldehyde. Why? Because of those type of monomers are joined together to form a polymer. Those polymer consist with a huge number of electronegative atom like nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur. Those elements are easily acquire or easily abstract the metal from the water. So by the ion exchange process, we may be easily treat the water with the help of that condensation polymers. Is it okay? Could you please clarify the distinction between synthetic and semi-synthetic polymers and perhaps provide a few contemporary examples of how each is being utilized in modern chemical industries? Sure. Semi-synthetic means that it is intermediate between natural polymer and synthetic polymers. Here I have listed a number of natural biopolymer and synthetic biopolymers involved in the medicinal application. Here, someone asked the question, the distinction between synthetic and semi-synthetic part. That core synthetic part we may be prepared from our laboratory. For example, polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride. This polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene, polyaniline may be incorporated with the industrial application and also medicinal application. The some more semi-synthetic polymers means that it is a combined part of both the natural and synthetic polymers. So all the types of materials applied in a different, emergent field. Emerging field means that diverse part, like both engineering field, both mechanical. Mechanical means that tissue engineering. Number of medicinal applications also acquired from both the natural and the synthetic polymers. Yes. Very interesting questions. I appreciate all the students are asking like very intellectual questions. Sure. Sir, how do temperature and pressure affect the functionality polymers? Here, what is the major differentiation present between very small molecules and polymeric materials? For example, aniline. Aniline is a very simple organic compound. But polyaniline, what is the major difference present between aniline and polyaniline? Aniline, its melting point very lower one. Compare with the polymeric material. The polymeric material consists with a huge molecular weight and a huge melting point. That's only it is not easily degradable. It should take at least minimum 600 or 700 or 500 degrees Celsius to degrade the polymer. That's only the major difference between a simple organic compound and polymeric compound. What for the students and aspiring researchers in our audience today, which specific subfield of polymer chemistry do you believe in currently under researched but has the highest potential for a global technological frontier breakthrough? Is of course number of fields or number of materials are manufacturing in recent days with the help of the polymer chemistry. That's only I chosen the frontiers in functional polymer applications. Why? Because of not only in a medicine, all the part of divisions, all the part of departments, disciplines are much need from a polymer chemistry. So that now we are what I say that feel very sophisticated manner with the help of the polymeric materials. Now it is transforming through the nano, that means nano composite, nano biopolymer, nanopolymer. So number of materials are prepared from the nanotechnology. So you know that no one can compromise with the polymers. So very breakthrough obtained through the polymeric materials. Very good questions. Ma'am, your voice not clear. You are in a mute.
So am I audible, sir?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Now it is audible.
So, thank you for the valuable insight, sir. So we'll move on to the vote
Sure,
of
sure.
thanks.
Yes, ma'am.
As we
The
conclude the
question is
inaugural
enough.
session of this international. Yes, sir.
Question is enough, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Of course. That's all, sir. That's all from our end.
Sure, sure, ma'am.
So, as we conclude the inaugural session of this international seminar, I stand here with a deep sense of appreciation on behalf of the Department of Chemistry at Sri Chandrababu Jain College. I propose this vote of thanks. First, a profound gratitude to our expert speaker, Dr. N. MUJAFARKANI. Sir, your presentation on the frontier applications of functional polymers was truly enlightening by bridging the gap between the fundamental polymer science and its cutting-edge application in medicine, electronics, environmental sustainability. You have provided our students with a roadmap for future research. Your expertise has set a phenomenal tone for the days to follow. And we are deeply thankful to our management secretary, Shri Lalit Kumar Jain, Secretary Sir, and our principal in charge, Dr. N. Sujata Ma'am, for their visionary leadership and constant support in making this international platform a reality. A special note of appreciation to our organizing convener and our HOD, Dr. G.P. Bhavani, and the entire faculty team for their tireless coordination. And we also owe the success of this virtual broadcast to the seamless technical foundation provided today. Our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Balaji and its technical team for the expert management of StreamYard and YouTube Live. Your back and support ensure that our global outreach remain glitch-free and professional. Finally, to our participants, thank you for your keen interest in the engineering frontiers of chemistry and wonderful questions. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. as we continue this journey of discovery with Dr. P. Ravikumar. Thank you all. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.